Hi, my name's Shawn. I'm going to take you through a day in the life of a tanker pilot.
History's made in the moments. Heroes collide. It's all on the line with our backs against the wall. We came to fight. We came to take what was meant to be ours. There's no place to hide.
So to start out the day, what we do is we're constantly setting the table. So we're trying to stay ahead of the activities for what's going to happen, because once it starts happening, it's a little bit too late to start building your situational awareness. So to start off the morning, we kind of start off with a risk assessment side, looking at what's happening on the particular day. A day like today, there's thunderstorms moving through the northern part of the state. So we know there's going to be some activity from that. There was a lot of precipitation associated with it, but all I do is just pull up ForeFlight, and you can kind of see what we're looking at as a whole state. And I could look at SIGMETs and ERMETs, meaning that I'm looking at thunderstorm activity, I'm looking at turbulence, anything associated with that. And we're filming a day in the life of me. Do you think that's actually interesting enough for people to watch? People watching the day in my life?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's more the job. What do I normally do when I wait for an elevator? What's funny about a camera, you start second guessing everything. You're like, what do I normally do here? Are you filming?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'd definitely miss you.
Hit it.
Oh, okay. Any aircraft at scene or responding to the Watt fire near McClellan, tanker 210, 12 miles to the south of 4000. Please respond 12292.
Straight off the bat. Nice job. Okay. Hit it again.
Any aircraft at scene or responding to the Watt fire near McClellan, tanker 210, 12 miles to the south of 4000. Please respond to Tactics 4.
Yeah.
That was
B minus.
80%. Did you get that, Kevin? That was my best effort so far. Any aircraft at scene or responding to the Watt fire near McClellan, tanker 210, 7 miles to the south of 4000. Please respond 12292. Any aircraft at scene or responding to Watt fire near McClellan, tanker 210, 7 miles to the south of 4000. Please respond to Tactics 4.
Were you practicing yesterday?
Yeah.
Well done. That was fantastic. So we're pulling in McClellan, California. We're flying 210 on a CAL FIRE contract. And the CAL FIRE contract is unique because CAL FIRE's whole ethos is they want to keep 95% of fires 10 acres or less. And what that means is aggressive initial attack. Initial attack happens within the first hour of the ignition. So they like to put as many resources as they can to stop the fire early. There's a lot of coordination that goes into that. There's a lot of training ahead of time. And there's a lot of activity in that first hour that makes the firefighting kind of intense. It's easy to get sucked in and maybe rush. So this is a great contract to kind of work on your patience and just make sure you're being methodical and everything's happening as it should be. On this contract, especially here in McClellan, we don't have an air attack. We have to pull an air attack from a different base. So a lot of the times we'll show up to the fire first, and when that happens, we have to do the initial coordination. So our job becomes aircraft coordinator before it becomes firefighter when there's other aircraft calling in, because the most important thing is no airplanes touch each other. Then we can go firefighting. It's unique, it's fun, the tactics are really good, and it's just really, really fun way to spend the summer. This is funny. Now it's a family thing. My son knows, I told him when he was 3 years old that I'm terrified of DC fish, which is real, and I never really want to make that public, but now I guess it's online. So he bought me socks when he went to the aquarium with anglerfish on them. So that's why I'm wearing crazy socks today, for Jasper. It's a stupid fear, but I show up in my nightmares and I hate it. I don't want to burn there doing a maintenance check.
Flaps are working.
Okay. The electric flaps?
Don't use it.
No guarantees. So we talked about the risk assessment this morning of what we did in a general sense of just kind of looking at for flight or looking at the weather around the state of California. And we actually formalize it before we start shift. So Jamie, my co-pilot, he goes through and fills out this flight risk assessment in the morning, and it gives us all the parameters of things to think about. It's really just backup because it's things we do anyway, but it helps you sort through and make sure you didn't miss anything. So Jamie fills it out in the morning, and then I review it before shift. And what that does is we both touch it, we both are on the same page of what our risk factor is for the day. We've got the airplane cocked, as we call it. We set the airplane up so that there's very few things we have to do to get the airplane started. All the ancillary stuff we need to do for the day, we've already set the airplane for. So now we're going to head to briefing, and what briefing is CAL FIRE themselves give us the weather, what's going on around the country, aircraft status, which airplanes are broken, which airplanes are in the state, so Forest Service aircraft, and also lead planes, and then temporary flight restrictions around the state, and then also the state of all the fires that are already existing. So we just got done with our morning briefing. In the briefing, they just told us that lightning moved through yesterday into last night. A bunch of new starts associated with that, mainly just single tree lightning strikes, a lot of moisture associated with the thunderstorm. Not a lot of fire activity, even though we were underneath the red flag warning yesterday, for us anyway. Maybe the smaller resources be responding to those. Today, there's still hot, windy conditions, so we just ran through our checks, cocked the airplane for the actions to come, and the reason why we set up the airplane, so when we do get a dispatch, in order to keep up with the tempo that CAL FIRE insists, we have to make sure everything is kind of set. Again, it's a really delicate balance between rushing, which you don't want to do because that's where mistakes live, and getting out the door proactively. So just trying to be smart with every step by preloading as much as we can and setting the table for a good fire, because it is a ton of fun when it goes right. It is like actually, it is my favorite thing to do. I should probably have more hobbies, but I enjoy this too much, I think. What are you thinking about right here? What are you looking at?
Basically where I'm going to start and bring it out and look for my breadcrumbs kind of over that way there.
Yep. And then your exit?
And my exit is going to be like straight out, and probably, that's a good question, would I still keep it a right pattern or go out to the left?
You go back to transition to a left.
To a left,
right.
yeah.
You're looking at that.
Yeah.
Right there is a key point. So this is where guys get in trouble. They just focus on this line.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous, because you got to look at how you're going to get in,
Yeah.
how you're going to get out, and then go back to the line.
Yeah.
And when you're studying the line, you're not only looking at where
Yeah.
you're starting, but you're looking at where are those guys marching up this flank? Where are they sitting? Where do I need to start angling out so I make sure I don't paint those guys? You're building that whole picture in that one position right there. And once you get right here, you should have a good understanding about what you're going to do. And you have a lot more confidence coming into it.
Yeah. Yeah. The right shoulder. Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay.
So we're just listening to radio on the local dispatch frequency, which is not our dispatching channel, but allows us to get more intel earlier. They just called for a vegetation fire on Highway 88. So we know they're going to be ordering us, and now we're just kind of prepping the airplane and getting our computers aligning. That way when we get the official dispatch, we're a lot further ahead in the process, so we can get out of here.
It's cute that you think you can try to break me. When you're done, I still stand. Bring the water, bring the thunder and the storm. I don't care, I won't break my stride.
There's 210 rolling.
All clear to the right.
Tinker 210 rolling 1835.
1835. Tinker 210 is rolling.
All clear to the right.
Tinker 210 rolling 1835.
1835.
Awesome.
McClellan traffic, Sirius 5 still be taking a runway 16 will be a straight, left cross on departure.
Okay, flight instruments are checked. McClellan traffic, tanker 210, Boeing 737, taxiing for runway 16, departure to the southeast, responding to a fire. McClellan.
McClellan traffic, this is Sirius 512, hold short of 34 for the departing traffic.
Tanker 210 copies, thank you. Okay.
All right, so takeoff briefing is as previously briefed. All standard calls and procedures. We're gonna try to take off. You know, make that last call as soon as you can, then we'll get a hold of Mather.
Yeah, you
Just
bet.
tell him we're off the ground at McClellan,
Clear right.
headed towards the same fire as 122 at 2500. Any questions?
No questions.
Are you guys going
Please.
full length for 16?
Affirm, tanker 210, we won't be long.
Wait, no.
Okay.
How's final?
Clear right.
All right. So takeoff thrust.
Takeoff thrust. Set.
Check.
80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive right.
Gear up.
Gear up. Okay, pre-drop. Check the drop speeds, I'll call them out. 39, 47, 57, flaps 15.
39, 47, 57.
Okay, exterior lights set, engine start pressure is continuous, pressurization is auto, it's checked. Record. Audio inhibits inhibited, transponders TA, altimeters 2975.
2975.
Set twice. Coverage level 6 at the stage, holding to the line.
They're an empty for 122. 22, load return for now. Tanker 210, if you have 122's exit, we going off the right shoulder there. Coverage level 3, full load, all the way down the right flank.
Okay, copy coverage level 3, and you want it starting across the head, just bending down that line.
Affirmative, it looks like it's holding up on like a little cow trail at the head, so just kind of pick up that right flank.
All right, can I do that right?
Right turn approved,
Flaps
clear to
30.
maneuver.
That's 30.
Clear maneuver. Clear maneuver. Turning right down.
Groovy.
Groovy maneuver.
It'll be a flaps 30 this one?
Yeah. Flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
Well, no, I can do
122,
flaps
nice
40.
drop, 50 feet short of the road, that was beautiful. We'll stand by for your word.
Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking for final, just turning it to the right as the load comes out.
Okay, it's about
210's final.
I got your shadow there, yeah, you're clear to drop.
All right, clear job.
Okay, approaching.
And kind of angle it out about 10 degrees in case so it doesn't outflank the tail end.
All right. Flaps 15. 210's clear and empty.
210, nice drop, nice angle out. Probably a load and hold for now.
Okay, load and hold. I'm going to come out left if that's okay with you.
Affirmative, you're cleared out left.
All right, cleared out left.
Reverse is normal. Speed brake is up.
So we just landed from that last dispatch. I get pretty excited that they're ordering us at the right time because they may need us and they may not need us, but that's not really up for us to decide. It's really for us to respond the same way every time. And when we get there, the fire's still small. And that's the best part. It increases your chances of catching the fire, and that's exactly why we're here.